Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Ooh, the sun is out. It's wonderful. I went on a great walk. I'm going to do another walk a little bit later. They just finished the turkey trot here, so letting people clear out, charging up my microphone so I can go outside and do a video for later this week. If you notice, I did a name change. Instead of Gracie Noel, it's Life, Faith, and Hope with Gracie. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Truly excited. As I went for my walk, man, this is just a beautiful day. I've already spoken with my daughter several times, messaged everyone that I could think of messaging. If I missed anyone, I'm so sorry. But reach out to me, please. Anyway, I was going on my walk, and there's this one gentleman who is mentally and physically challenged. Such an awesome guy, always smiling with his caretaker. Today he was with his parents for Thanksgiving. Move this so it's out of that sunbeam. And, I just had to go up to him and tell him he's my favorite park walker, that he always brings such joy when I see him. He always has such a good smile, and he was just smiling and nodding. So that was great. Not even a minute later, I turned the corner on my walk, and there's Randy. Big smile, just having a great day. He's excited because all of these runners just throw away their bottles and cans, and here in Oregon, they're worth 10 cents each. So he collected so far over 2 bags, so he's pretty happy. He's having a great day. So that was nice. Continued on my walk. A lot of single people, especially elderly, out here walking their dogs. Passed this gentleman, wished him a happy Thanksgiving, and he just looked at me and says, thanks. And his cute dog, and they walked, and he went one way and I went the other, but our paths crossed again, and ran into him. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I get to see you again. Have a blessed day. He goes, thank you. I'm so happy to see you again. Smiling on his way. Moral of the story. It doesn't take much to put a smile on someone's face and to make them feel wanted and loved. I sent my messages. I don't call my youngest son because he said I can't force him to talk to me if he doesn't want to. I'm like, okay. Which I didn't think it would continue after I saw him when he came down for his brother's service. But I guess it's back to the old way, which I could respect his boundaries. That's okay. It's not my problem. That's his issue. But I sent a message to him, and then I sent one to his wife, and, happy Thanksgiving. And she sent something back, well, I hope you have fun. I'm like, what? Okay. So I just responded, oh, I'm spending it quietly with just me and God. I have chemotherapy tomorrow. And then she goes, well, how much longer do you have? And I said, well, I've been doing it every 3 weeks for 17 months, and I go through June. So this is just how seldom I'm checked up on. She goes, I had no idea you were going that frequent, and I'm sorry you're doing this alone. I said, oh, I'm not alone. I got God. And not to mention, my daughter checks on me each and every day, every single day, at the very least 6 times a day. My grandson, her son, they are always checking up on me, and that makes me feel good because I did the best I could do as a parent. I was by far not perfect, but I couldn't have been that bad because all their friends came and stayed at our house all the time. It was a Kool-Aid house. It just always had friends there, and I loved that part. And I loved watching my children grow. But for whatever reasons are, now I no longer have Joshua. He's gone to be with the Lord, and Robert, whether he decides to speak to me or not, I don't know. One of us is going to go sometime, so I truly pray that I never lose another child before my time. That is my prayer. That's a hardest hurt ever. And then I discovered not too long ago I'm going to be a great grandma. My granddaughter, who is going to be 22, her and her fiance are expecting a baby in July. Will I get to see that child? I don't know. But again, that just is not Hi. It's so funny when people walk by and they're just staring me down. Anyway, that's just not my worry or concern. I'll start a little trust fund for that baby. I mean, that's the best, and pray, and that's the best that I could do. But I'm happy that she is getting what she wanted out of life. So, and the sad part, she found out the day that of her father's funeral services that she was expecting. So, a sad day for her to learn it, but the silver lining is that God is blessing her with life as she focuses on the death of her father. Anyway, my voice is really weird. It gets like that the week before, right before chemo. It's really weird, and I feel it really strong in my chest. But, yep, chemo tomorrow morning at 10. And I'm just happy that another one is going to be in the books. I don't like chemo. I don't like that poison being in my body. But I know what it's doing. We're doing preventative. I don't want the cancer back. I want to die of old age. I want to die serving the Lord. And I want to die, when I die, living the nomad life, because I love this life. And I get asked a lot, why do you love it? Well, number one, it is freedom for me. If I'm not comfortable somewhere around someone, I could just go. And I've done that. At the moment, I'm pretty stationary. But prior to that, because I'm going on 9 years living this way, I call this my cocoon. I find a lot of comfort in my little space. I have everything I could ever need. The Lord takes care of me, and things that I want eventually come along. And if not, then I wasn't meant to have them, But I absolutely love it. I'm still paying on my van. I have less than $4,000 owed on it. So in a year's time, it will be paid off. I keep praying to the Lord, Lord, let a miracle happen. And, someone just picks my van for payment. But hey, you could pray. And God says there's nothing too big or too small. And that truly is something that I pray for. And, yeah, that'd be nice. That's an extra $250 that I could put into some debt that I have. And I don't have a lot of debt, but some debt that I have. And helping others. So, yeah, if it happens, it does. If not, it's a year. I mean, gosh, I've waited longer for this treatment than it is to pay this off now, what's remaining. So I'm good. God is good all day, every day. Anyway, I pray you're having a fabulous day. Give your friends and your loved ones that extra squeeze. Even the ones you don't really care for, find something to tell them. Their hair looks great. Oh my gosh, your skin is radiant. Something. Build people up. Do not tear them down. We are here to love as Christ loves us. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, I just wanted to give the update. Life, Faith, and Hope with Gracie. I absolutely love this name. I know the Lord is blessing this channel. I guess next week there are some holiday fairs that I'm definitely going to go to. Need to get out and about some more, so I'll be sharing some of that, some of the different experiences. I went once again to that hippie shop. They say they're only open on Fridays. I'm going to try again tomorrow. It hasn't been open, so I don't know if they're shutting down or what, but I really want to get in there and look at that. They have all this tie-dye and stuff. Woo. Not that I'm going to buy anything, but certainly would love to look. Anyway, God is good all day and every day. I appreciate you. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. You guys have been there through the good and the bad. Man, thank you for lifting me up. And thank you for all your love and your support. This is Gracie. I pray for you, and I ask that you pray for me. And remember, don't talk politics. No politics. Agree to disagree, smile, and go about your business. Turn on a song, do a happy dance, something to avoid that conversation. All right, this is Gracie, and I'm going to be out. Get ready to go for a walk here in a little bit. Anyway, God bless. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.